Hello, fellow Americans. You are on the YouTube channel Common Constitutionalism, and I am Mitch. I talk about issues in our government, the erosion of our culture, the minimizing of our way of life, and the disregard for our Constitution. Keep your conservative voices active. Subscribe to this channel and listen as I talk about issues we are facing in our country and government. Visit my website, commonconstitutionalism.com. Enjoy reading my conservative blogs, and if you like them, maybe throw in a donation. While on commonconstitutionalism.com, go ahead and shop at the Sage Novelty Shop, where you will find shirts which feature our very own unique conservative political memes and captions. Display your conservative beliefs with pride. These items send a clear message without saying a word, or if you prefer, you can use them as a conversation starter. Come join my Facebook group, Common Constitutionalism, for discussions of topics, sharing of ideas, and interacting with others just like yourself who are proud to be Americans. I want to talk about the most important election in our lifetime. You have all heard it many times before. This is the most important election in our lifetime. Well, this time it is absolutely true. So anyone who does not understand this election is about keeping America America has their head in the sand. The Marxist Fascist Democrat Party wants to pack the Supreme Court, eliminate the Senate filibuster rule, grant statehood to Washington D.C. and Puerto Rico, use COVID-19 to control the people, defund the police, defund ICE and DEA, and fundamentally change the structure of the United States of America. Yes, this election is about keeping America America. If the Democrats gain power, their agenda will merge the three separate branches of government into one. Our Constitution oversees the checks and balances in the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The Democrats want to erase the lines of separate branches, effectively creating a one-branch government known as an oligarchy. We will join Russia, China, and Iran with their oligarchy form of government. The choice is yours. Regardless of party affiliation, which America do you choose? The Democrats' true agenda is to gain power in the White House and Senate. Remember, that will give the Democrats control of all three branches, the White House, Senate, and the House. Once they have accomplished that task, their agenda timeline will be eliminate the Senate filibuster rule, pack the Supreme Court, grant statehood to Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. When they do control all three branches, they will complete their agenda unimpeded. The completed agenda will end with them packing the Senate, packing the Supreme Court, and packing the Electoral College. In short, the Democrats will have completed packing the United States federal government, turning America into a one-party rule oligarchy form of government. Yes, it is a very scary agenda indeed. Accomplishing these few simple steps, the Democrats will have us joining present-day oligarchies. They will do this by using their win at any cost policies. Lie, fabricate, support anarchy, mislead the public, and espouse fake propaganda. They will literally shred the Constitution. They are already stamping out our civil liberties. The First Amendment is allowed only if you agree with them, while the future of the Second Amendment is threatened every day. Their agenda is clear. Their desire is to destroy America on their way to power. The left's win at any cost agenda has unleashed a platform of anarchy, discrimination, bias, censorship, lies, and propaganda to suppress anyone who opposes their way. Ironically, the Democrats have now begun accusing Republicans of packing the Supreme Court. I'm telling you, the Democrats think the American people are stupid. Remember Hillary's deplorables? The left is saying that a president who has nominated a person to replace a Supreme Court vacancy is packing the court. Seriously, they are comparing replacing a vacancy to changing the law to increase the number of sitting justices on the Supreme Court. That is correct. You heard it right. Now, according to the Democrats, increasing the number of Supreme Court justices from the number allowed by the Constitution to a number they pick is the same thing as President Trump replacing the vacancy available because of Justice Ginsburg's death, claiming the president and the Republicans are packing the Supreme Court. So Biden says he is going to wait to see if Judge Amy Coney Barrett is confirmed before announcing if he will pack the Supreme Court, if he's elected. The role of our judicial branch, or more accurately, the court justices, is to rule according to the meaning of a law, not to impose their own view based on religious belief, personal experiences, fairness, or empathy. Unlike what modern-day liberals have been saying, they believe and think court justices should rule according to personal experiences, and that the Constitution is a living, changing document. This is why Democrats are so against conservative justices. They do not believe a justice can rule without personal injection. This is exactly why our Constitution has been encroached upon in recent years when we had liberal majority Supreme Courts. Venezuela and Turkey packed their Supreme Courts. How? They first convinced their public that their judicial system is corrupt. They attacked their present Supreme Court's legitimacy. They must get public opinion swayed to their favor to move forward on packing the court with justices that support their agenda. Then packing the court becomes the right thing to do. Does this sound like a familiar tactic? It should. Democrats' purpose is to undermine the legitimacy of the United States Supreme Court. Their point is to get in front of the issue on packing the Supreme Court. If they can convince the American people before the election that Trump is packing the court with illegitimate justices who will rule to injure rights and individual liberties, Democrats are claiming these justices have been nominated to carry out Trump's desires on legislation, making the court illegitimate. Do you see the smoke and mirrors that the left are using? They are accusing the Republicans of doing exactly what they plan to do. Also, you can convince the people it is a corrupt court now and needs fixed. Enlist the people's support now to turn public opinion to their favor to win the election. Then once they are in power, boom, they put their agenda into action. They begin their step-by-step plan. The terrible thing is that it is then too late to stop it. They systematically would have deceived the people. Now all obstacles have been removed, and the Democrats will have put together a guaranteed one-party rule structure of government. They will have their one-party ruling class. It will be their way or no way. Hello, Russia, China, and Iran. The Democrats have become so entwined in their lies, phony investigations, and hatred of conservatives to the point they are not capable of rational, fair, and honest governing. The Democrats' purpose is clear. They are attempting to divert the wide-eyed focus on their radical campaign platform to putting the focus instead on the Republicans by using their long-established smoke and mirrors trick of accusing the Republicans of doing exactly what they are, the Democrats. What they have, in their own words, said they will do. Even trying to explain it gets convoluted. The swamp just keeps getting slimier. Every person's vote is important, now more than ever. Don't just sit on the sideline and watch the outcome. If the Democrats win, this country as we know it will be erased forever. All Republicans, independents, and Democrats must understand this election is a choice between keeping America America or allowing the radical left to complete their agenda. Please, everyone, cast your vote. Those who can vote in person on election day or request an absentee ballot should do so, absolutely. But do not vote by the left's universal mail-in ballots. They are ripe with fraud. Authorities have already found many thousands of discarded Trump ballots by mail-in vote and have uncovered many cases of fraud already in the early voting. Any surprise to you that all the fraud is against Trump? To these Marxist fascists, only the woke know the way. Everyone else is a product of white privilege who will have no place in their Marxist fascist future. Please help keep America free. Exercise your right to be heard and vote on November 3rd. Help save our republic and keep America America. Vote conservative. Thank you. Let's see what we can accomplish here. My aim is to create a loyal following so I can continue bringing awareness to these kinds of issues. We will talk about issues in our government, the erosion of our culture, the minimizing of our way of life, and the disregard for our Constitution. I would appreciate you all exploring, donating, subscribing, joining, and shopping on my sites. You will see them displayed at the beginning and the end of the videos. Until next time, this is Common Constitutionalism, and I am Mitch. Thank you, America.